All right, welcome back again, everyone. I am still the Dungeon Master, and we now have Elwyn in the flesh, no longer being NPC'd by the Dungeon Master. And so we are going to continue with this quest. They have eliminated the Black Dragon's shaman and several of his kobold minions and are now debating what their next step will be.
Yeah, they're basically preparing to fight against this giant kobold, but this giant dragon. But of course, Suggy sort of raises the question of the possibility that somehow the black dragon, even though it's a force of total death and destruction, may be able to be spoken to and to understand why it is considered a traitor to to the lizard folk.
I mean, we could find out, but there's a good possibility. Like those lizard folk could become our friends, and if that dragon is gonna be terrorizing them in any way,
Yeah.
we don't.
Yes,
That,
but
that's,
I understand. Just trying to check,
mm,
trying to trying to learn things. If you understand what I meant.
Reminded of the Riddler in Batman Forever. If we kill him, he won't learn nothing.
All right, question. What do I need to do to take a short rest?
Okay, so there is the macros, like I showed you. There is one called Short Rest that'll refill any of your abilities. But mostly what you need to do is just click on your hit dice for spend hit dice. Um, and then that'll
Okay.
that'll roll for you like how many hit points you recover. You'll get a fancy macro next session.
All right, so I use 2, so I get 12 back.
Oh, you already have one. Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's on the character sheet itself.
Yeah, I forgot that I already had that set up.
that's the way to do it.
I try to have all of the base stuff already set up, you know.
Right, I get you.
And then the individual stuff I obviously have to set up individually.
Right.
So yeah, you guys decide what you're gonna do here. So far, throughout your short rest, nobody has approached you.
Well,
Approached what?
You.
Me?
Yeah, the
group in
elves are so happy to see each other that they're like, screw this kobold.
Soggy actually understands that it's that they're excited to he understands how Elwyn has been feeling like since there has been a lack of other elves around.
Yeah, but I'll leave that to the actual players to decide how their characters are reacting. I was just kind of teasing. I was saying no other kobolds or anything have come within sight.
Just saying that nobody's approached us since our short rest began. So, like, the kobolds came around the opposite way when we were trying to take the rest before. Nobody came and interrupted it this time.
Correct. And then so now this gives you guys the whole short rest to, decide exactly what it is that you're going to do. But if we want to get this battle in, we should begin it quickly. So, like, are you guys going
Right.
to the dragon's lair, and which route do you want to take?
Well, I imagine we do want to go to see about this dragon then. Just a matter of which way do we feel would be better for us, given the fact that I don't really know which way would be better for necessarily a surprise if we're trying to go for that.
Soggy prefers we don't do Spiky Pit unless we feel Spiky Pit with corpses of dead brothers. He points to like the multiple corpses.
That's a valid point.
Hmm.
I guess we'll go the other way.
Well, we used the rope before to get back across.
Yes, but I'm not risking a dex thing.
They could possibly throw you. You are not very heavy.
Yeah, we can just go the other
Yes, but they can't throw it themselves.
Yeah, but they're
Elvin's
elves.
Elvin's very dexterous.
Yeah, they're elves.
Is-
They ain't
You got
afraid of
missed
no
a
rope.
step, dude.
Soggy's just worried that he might end up like their friend, their lizard folk friend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hey, you might.
Do I recover any spell slots when I take a short rest, or no?
Not as a wizard.
No.
Okay.
But
Well,
fortunately,
arcane
you
recovery
didn't
can
cast any
recover.
major level spells.
Oh!
Only like cantrips.
You're right. I forgot about arcane recovery. Half of your level in spell slots. So you're level 4, so 2 spell slots, either 2 level 1s or 1 level 2.
Cool. I will take that.
Yeah, you can do that once a day.
Very cool. Thank you.
Forgot about
What,
that. Thank you.
What kind of character do you have, El?
Right now, I am
Yeah.
an arcane archer fighter.
Cool. All right. I say we go find another way.
All right.
All right.
So
Take out this dragon.
to skip ahead a bit, there was a log trap that was activated, and you guys are going to spend some time clearing that out and making your way through several maps in order to get to this location. But since most of the major threats in between here and there have been dealt with, I'm just going to put you at the beginning part of the next stage.
Does that work with you guys? Going the other way?
Yeah.
Fight the dragon.
Soggy has an idea though. Soggy starts to cover himself with mud to try and make himself look like a black kobold.
Mhm.
So it's going to be a deception check, right?
Well, you're not going to look like a black kobold. You're going to look like a kobold covered in mud, so they won't necessarily see what your scale color is. That being
But
said,
it will be
if you're trying to deceive them, then yes, it is a deception check.
yeah. So let me roll a deception. Fortunately, I have I'm proficient in deception. $18. Soggy sort of tells his group, Soggy will be back. Follow behind Soggy in stealth. Do not let anyone see you. Soggy will do the talking, then you strike. Yes?
That should work just fine then.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
So Soggy's successfully disguised himself with an 18, right? Right, DM?
No, this isn't a disguise check. This is a deception check. So now
Yes, but
you're approaching and trying to convince them that you're one of them. And you're
yes,
talking or doing what?
sort of like he's sort of like acting very just. He's limping. He's like acting like one of those kobolds that have survived the assault from those three. Sort of like, brothers, help! They
And
come!
and
They
so
come! They killed the shaman!
one of the kobolds rushes up to apply first aid to you, but sees that you're not that badly hurt when he goes to start to apply medicine. The other kobolds take up defensive positions, cutting off any chance of anybody sneaking up on their lord and master.
It was terrible! Terrible! Sorry! The, 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 I saw it! The shaman sliced through the throat by Elfie Man! It is horrible! Horrible!
As the kobold starts to wipe off more of the mud to try and find where you're injured on your leg, he gets a bonus. He rolls advantage against your deception now. He still isn't able to tell that you're not one of them, but says, "Get back," and they prepare to defend themselves.
So, are they attacking me?
No, they're not attacking you.
Okay, so
How do we want to go about this, Eldrin?
Can we hear him saying this to the
You can
kobolds?
hear draconic chatter, and you can understand it somewhat, but just because you can understand draconic, like the words are muffled a little bit. Now that you're a bit closer, you would have been able to hear it, but he's already moved on and he's, doing whatever.
Okay, okay.
now to make a stealth. Now to see what I can see.
Do we need to roll stealth checks to stay?
Yeah, if you guys are trying to
Hidden?
remain hidden, because this kobold here might have been able to see you. Knock it off, Elwin.
What can I say? He's a stealthy little elf. He's that elf on the shelf that'll.
The
What did you
stealth,
say?
the stealth elf.
Stealth elf.
All right, so um, both of you are proficient enough, and with Elwin rolling the nat 20, he manages to even help offset a little noise that you might have made. And so you guys creep forward, but now what do you do? And Soggy, what are you doing?
Sort of like looking around, sort of seeing what he can see, and probably looking for like the dragon.
You're swimming and making some noise. So what are you doing?
Just looking around.
Well,
The black kobolds think I'm one of them, so.
well.
Could I?
Written. I know there's 3 on the one side, and then there's the 1 on the other. I'm not. I can take out the 3 on the one side, but it isn't exactly going to be quiet.
I say we take out the one.
Okay, and here's where we stop. Nope, you stay right there, Soggy.
Yeah, I was stopping.
Nope, you're stopping right here. As you approach a giant hole in a ship, suddenly...
I didn't mean to approach the hole.
Well, you did. Suddenly, the dragon comes roaring out of the ship, He was sitting underwater like a crocodile, and he comes roaring out upon seeing you and starts to snap at you. We will, of course, be rolling initiative.
Oh man.
Oh, sweet.
Elwin's looking over at Eldrin as we hear the roar. I say I can take on the 3 on the right, you take on the 1 on the left, and then we charge forward.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so the black dragon gets a surprise round on everybody else, and then we will begin the actual initiative count.
I imagine we actually heard the roar at least, though, just before the surprise round.
What
Oh
about
yeah,
the
there's no
deception
mistaking
thing?
it shakes the very. He doesn't tolerate anyone but the shaman coming anywhere near his ship. That's his treasure hoard.
I didn't mean to step forward to the hole. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are.
Whoa.
It's fine. We'll handle it. Don't
You're
worry about
angry
it.
at me, aren't you?
The dragon? Yeah, he is very angry at you.
No, I mean you're angry.
No,
at
no,
me.
I don't give a crap. I'm just letting you know the dragon
Nobody's
doesn't
mad at you.
the dragon doesn't tolerate anybody coming near his horde. Like he eats his
mind.
own people. He doesn't care. Only the shaman can come near him. Fortunately,
dip
it looks
out.
like he missed.
Soggy sort of just being an artful dodger, just sort of dodges his snapping jaw.
Yes, you managed to just get out of the way. This kobold gets 2 actions because he rolled a natural 20. So he is going to shoot one.
Does he know we're even there yet? Because we're still in
Oh,
stealth.
you're right. Ooh. So he is going to actually come down here and see what is going on with the dragon. He is not going to attack, but is going to ready an action if Soggy tries to get away.
Soggy can't disengage.
You can disengage.
Okay, Soggy will do that. Disengage and run away. This is as far as he can go, I imagine.
No, way less than that. The whole water is rough terrain.
But he is a kobold, and kobolds.
That far.
Okay, good.
And the other kobold launches his bullet at you and hits you for 3 bludgeoning damage.
Soggy yelps in pain and yells for Elwin and just says, Elwin, Soggy is hurt.
Oh, this one has no way to get to you.
You didn't roll, Slade.
I did.
Oh, it's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. I'd look to Elwin and say, still sticking to the same plan, or are we just running in there?
I'm gonna say we probably stick to the similar plan because we just kill what's in our way and rush in there.
Or we run the other way.
And leave
Let's go.
Soggy to die. No. No, we'll help him out. I will anyway. I'm gonna take a step out here. Would this kobold be looking down towards the dragon area? If there is a way?
Now that everything once the dragon roars, like everybody shakes and looks at him. So yeah.
Could I like sneak up behind him and stab him with a dagger? Do I need to do a special check or anything for that?
That's not very Paragon, but yeah.
Paragon? What does that mean?
It's a dumb thing. It's from Mass Effect, I think.
Oh. Never played Mass Effect.
Neither
Yeah, I
have
try
I,
and
but
like
they reference it in Dragon Ball Z Abridged a lot.
I'd like try and sneak up and take him out. Uh, just all right. Is that cool? Can I do that?
Of course, you can try.
Fuck.
You also would need to roll stealth first, but I ain't even gonna make you roll the stealth first because you basically went to slice him but misjudged the kobold's scales and you hit his hard chest plate scales, which didn't allow you to pierce it and deal any damage.
Cool.
And then you can just click end turn.
Wow, I'm last initiative. That sucks.
You sucks.
We shall see. We shall see how the dice rolls treat me tonight. So
Oh, come on. They're already treating me like crap.
well, that's just
I mean,
for
they're
you.
incompetent kobolds.
The young black dragon, seeing this kobold swimming after Soggy, is still so enraged that he swims up to him and bites him. Somehow missing that one too. This kobold is surprised and turns around to bite at you, breaking one of his teeth on your ornate armor. Like, it's not armor, but like it protects vital areas a little bit.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to start making my way down. Trying to maintain a bit of stealth at the moment. Oh, that's going too far. Okay. In that case, I'm going to come up to the right there. And going to fire a bursting arrow at that one right there. And it's acting weird again. Okay, there we go.
All right. So normally the other creatures take the full 10 force damage, but because of this ship's mast kind of in the way, he's only going to take half. But it still knocks him
Okay.
unconscious. This guy's just dead.
Yeah, he got hit by double max damage.
Yeah. Yeah, he took 12 piercing and 10 force damage. He is dead as dead can be.
Damn. Nice.
Yeah, that would have been the goal when those 3 kobolds were right there, lined up. Take all 3 of them out at once, but okay. In my turn.
Hearing the explosion, The kobold turns around and sees you and tries to fire his bullet at you from his sling. Ooh, this is like
that doesn't hit. Come
this
on now.
this is like a super kobold. He never misses.
Oh,
He's like he's the clan's sniper.
he's
Sort of like he's the sharpshooter of the clan.
he's the Elwyn
Yeah.
of kobolds.
Yeah.
Soggy yells out to the kobolds, "Do you not see? The Black Dragon does not want to help us. He only wants to hurt. The lizard folk are right. This one is bad, very bad." It's going to be Soggy's going to try and convince the kobolds around him to betray the young black dragon. So this is a
Non-roll.
non-roll. What?
That it won't happen. Even if you rolled a natural 20, there's no way you can convince them. The dragon has subjugated these kobolds thoroughly, and they all know the rules. Don't go near the ship.
Okay. So Soggy's going to be right here, and he's going to shoot a Eldritch Blast at one of the kobolds at the.
Man, what is with these rolls?
Your Eldritch Blast slams into the kobold, frying it in place. A smoldering corpse falls to the ground in front of Eldrin.
Thanks, bud.
You is welcome.
This kobold is effectively out of the fight. You don't know if he's gonna make death saving throws or what's going on. He's just out. That one hits too, right?
Yeah, totally. Oh, I didn't subtract the damage from the first one I hit. I am stupid. Whoops. Do that now.
Care to cast a spell, my wizard?
Can I see the dragon from over here or no?
It has cover.
I suggest you go over where Soggy is.
Yeah. That leaves me with no cover though. Mhm. I guess I'll move down where Soggy's at. Kind of next to him or behind. Can I see the dragon now?
Yes.
Cool. All right.
You doing the fireball?
I don't have fireball yet.
That's third level.
But I do have scorching ray. So that's what I'm gonna do at the young black dragon. I think if it's within range. Let me see. It's within 120 feet.
Yes.
Nice. Yep. I will cast the scorching rays on him, and it's all three of them. I've got to do it differently again, but it's a 19 to hit.
That I think hits. Let me double check. It just hits.
All right, so it's 2d6. All right.
Well, you do 46 because it's 2d6 for each of the rays and you're doing 3. So you did 2d6 at first and now you're doing 4d6 more.
Okay, sounds good. There it is.
Oh, you have to make a ranged attack for each ray. Oh, you have to. Oh, I have to see if I can adjust this macro to make it roll 3d20.
All right. So I need to roll 2 more d20s.
Yeah, to see if you hit with each of them.
All right.
Plus your spell modifier. Spell
Yes.
attack modifier.
Yes.
What is that for me?
It's +4. It looks like.
Okay. So I'd roll 2d20 plus 4, or 1d20 plus 4 twice.
1d20 plus 4 twice, or 2d20 plus. Or no, just roll 1d20 plus 4 twice.
Yeah, do
Shit.
/R.
Damn it.
So the second ray misses. Oh, quick shortcut. All you have to do is push up in the chat tab and it'll give you your last roll that you made.
Gotcha.
So
So only one of them hit.
yeah, both of the other ones miss, but you do hit him for 10 fire damage.
Great.
And then don't forget to hit end turn if that's your turn.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. You have to get used to it.
Yeah, it usually takes players 2 or 3 sessions.
Even I still forget.
He gets within 30 feet and unleashes his breath weapon. I'm going to try to get both of you if
boy.
I can.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'd say that's enough of a straight line.
Great.
It's no good.
Not good at all.
That's minimum damage. That is, that's scary.
So luckily he didn't recharge, but both of you must make a difficulty class 14 dexterity save.
Great.
Oh no.
Both of your companions are covered in acid and go down. They will be making death saving throws. But before that can happen, the other kobolds, this one's dead.
Alright. I'm going to fire a regular longbow shot at one of these kobolds.
Please help us.
I gotta get through the enemies, otherwise I'm gonna be pelted to the back constantly. And plus I don't really have any healing. I can only stabilize basically. That was to the top one up there. Then I'm going to action surge and rush forward, drawing the broken blade that I keep sheathed behind my quiver, and just attempt to slide forward and slice at the other kobold. Well, 5 slashing.
Both of those kobolds drop to your mighty assault.
And that's majority of my movement. So I moved from right here. So I got like another 15 feet I can move. Right there. Oops. I'm gonna move to right there, and that'll end my turn.
All right, Soggy, make a death saving throw. That's one successful save.
These are the kobolds are dealt with, so I mean, at least I think. Maybe.
Eldrin, it's on the first page. You just scroll to the bottom and click death saving throw. That is one failed save.
Wow, he's getting like right up in my face.
He likes to do his business up close and personal.
That hits. Darn it.
He bites down on you, briefly dealing 6 piercing damage.
Alright. I'm going to slice at it since it's right there, right in front of me.
TPK, here we come.
Woo!
I know. And it's funny too because like basically nobody has died this whole time. And if this is your first session and it's a TPK, it's going to give you the totally wrong impression.
I know. We've been doing so good to live. Does that 16 hit?
You slice your broken blade at the black dragon, but it bounces off of his hardened scales.
Oh, please. Don't let us die. Please, 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 please.
I can't do nothing if I disengage, I still wouldn't be able to get all the way there to you in one turn.
But you can get
Oh, wait.
through a narrow gap that he would have to squeeze through, so he can't just attack you. That is one failed save. You're 1-1, Soggy.
That's a valid point.
I know.
With that tactic.
One of you needs to live, but also, like, if these guys can survive, well, we'll just deal with it. Oh, come on. No, don't fail 2 in a row like that.
No.
Oh,
No, this is not good.
It's my first fucking session, too.
I know.
This is not going to be good. Like oh man.
Full attack.
Oh man, that 20 got me. And that knocked me out actually. I only have 11 hit points, so that's 21 damage.
Yep, so now you are knocked out and unconscious as well. The dragon checks to see if his breath weapon has recharged. It has not. And because it has not, and he is feeling somewhat weakened from the battle, he decides to go and take a short rest in his home. So, Soggy, death saving throw.
Everyone's going to make their death saving throw.
That's right.
Yeah, I think we're just doing it one after the next though. Just
Yeah.
trying to maintain order.
That's
All right.
a second.
That's 2-1. Eldrin, don't fail this one. Come on.
Please.
Nice!
Oh my god. Eldrin,
What a way.
I'm not meant to be a wizard, dude.
you are
Apparently not.
you are able to cling to life just long enough. We're going to see what happens here with your other companions. You're going to die, but you're going to get a chance to like have a final soliloquy. Hey, maybe I should do one of those soliloquies. Note to self: kill that kid. Elwin, your turn. That's one
That's
failed.
one fail.
And Soggy, you just need one more save. Come on, buddy. All right,
There
so
we go. He's up.
you come back right as Eldrin is gasping and coughing up blood. He is dying. You get a chance to say something to him, He might be able to cling on long enough, depending on how these next. Elwyn, just start rolling until you get.
Please don't
3
die,
fails and
Eldrin.
successes.
We just met, and you are best. And already, Elwin has someone to relate to. Please don't die.
There you go. So Elwyn manages to pull through.
I'm at 1 fail, 2 success.
What? Oh, that's Soggy. I'm sorry. There
Okay,
it
now I
is.
got 3 successes.
I'm psychic. So Elwyn manages to pull through and joins you as you guys watch Eldrin's last breaths. So, Eldrin, what do you have to say to this world before you slip its mortal coil?
I'm trying to think. He would probably say something like, hundreds of years of fighting off pirates and thieves, and the first dragon I come across takes it out on me, and then and dies.
And now I am the dead. So
Hey.
that was beautiful and tragic and
Say, Slade. Maybe the next character you
we'll
create
deal with
will
that in
be
a second. Hold on, Hazard. Hold on. So as you guys slowly limp around and recover, you notice that the dragon must be asleep again, and all of the kobolds are either dead or scattered. Now is your chance to escape, which I assume is what you're going to do.
Yes.
Would it
And
be possible for Elwyn to carry the
And
body
we're
of
going to tell
Eldrin?
this.
yes,
We're going to tell the elder about this. We're going to tell the lizard folk that's now the traitor dragon is vulnerable.
yeah,
Most of his followers are dead or scattered.
yeah. This is a time to go get back up to get healed and all of that. Eldrin, Slade, we will discuss throughout the week. Message me privately, and we will discuss what
Okay.
character you would like to build from here. I have some kind of cool options I'd like to go over with you, but whatever you want to build is fine as well. So
Slade and Slade,
What's up,
I
dude?
would. If you need any help with like other ideas, I would be free to share them. And of course, we always need a healer.
yeah, yes. It's been a long-standing thing that the first person to die has to build a cleric.
And you are the first PC to die in the campaign,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, like
Feels good, man. Like,
hey, sometimes these sessions are the best sessions because you end up remembering them. But it does suck
can
to
also
lose a
be,
character right away.
If I'm honestly, it's going to be. It might be a druid.
Yeah, we'll discuss all of that. There's no need to start deciding exactly, what he wants to build right now. Like I said, I have some cool options for him, but we can go over all of that throughout the week here, get him all set up with the proper macros so that the next session will be even better for him. But I hope this was fun anyway for you guys.
It was intense.
Yeah,
Quite an
I
interesting session.
would say intense sums it up pretty well. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little heartbroken myself. Fortunately, it's one of those things where like it wasn't a character that we had gotten too attached to, but at the same time, like it just it's a little bittersweet to leave a new player with a little bit of the wrong impression about how the sessions usually go.
Right.
So I think we'll pick up next week with you guys having made it back to the Lizard Folk Temple, and we will see what new character is joining the party.
And hopefully Donovan will
Yes,
join.
we could really use a tank, so hopefully Donovan gets in here. But we'll see what's up with Donovan. We'll see what new character Slade wants to build, and we will pick up next week. Thanks for playing, and as always, guys, good gaming.
Good gaming.
Uh,
It was